Well, welcome. As you can see, wherever I am is very windy. So, we thought with the snow and the extreme weather we've had this morning, I thought I'd nip out, see what's what, and any guesses where I am without giving too much away? Probably can't even hear this with the wind. I've never seen wind like it. Let's see if I spin you around and see if you can see where I am. Not sure that's too safe, but anyway, yeah. So yes, we're here at. That's better. You don't want to see that here. So yeah, we're here in Blackpool, or Cleveland to be more precise. And let me just get in the car because it's freezing. There we go. Right. So yeah, we're at Cleveland's, just north of Blackpool, and because I woke up and it was snowing this morning, and we've had some really extreme weather the last couple of days. So we've gone from really tropical kind of mini heat wave last week at the end of March to early April, and we're now getting snow, and it's bitterly cold outside. It's about 5 degrees, but with this wind, which I guess is raging about 35-40 knots perhaps, it's absolutely raving. So that's the drone out of the equation for today. But glorious conditions, a nice choppy sea. But as you might have seen on the clip that I've put up, or I'll put in now, early bird catches the worm. And as I peered over the sea wall, there's 4 guys set up with tripods already trying to get a sunset shot of Mary's shell. So I don't think we'll bother with that one because, as we all photographers know, no one likes a crowd. So I think we might head down to St Anne's, head down that way, and maybe see if we can find some waves on the way. The car's rocking, it's that windy. It's a real nice breeze, but like I say, not good for the drone, but it's absolutely beautiful weather. But it's just a bit chilly. It's just about high tide now. It's what are we on? About 7:15, 10 to 7 in the evening on Easter Monday. So should be some potential for some good photographs. Fingers crossed. Right, let's move down a bit and see how we get on.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many.
Absolutely freezing. Anyway, so yeah, nice bit of slow-mo there, hopefully, and we'll see what the wind is like on the mic. So let's move down a bit. You don't realise how far it is when you're in Cleveland, how far down it is to the tower. It's about 3 or 4 miles, so we'll keep moving down. Heading south, we've got about an hour or so till sunset.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning hours are clear.
So I stood here right under the tower, and still windy. There she is. Blackpool Tower.
Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a rage.
We're just having a walk down to the other side of the dunes here at Lytham. See if we can see anything here, see if there's any activity going on, if we can find my way around the railings. And it's still very windy when you're not in the shelter, so let's have a look.
Is
mega windy here. There's a proper sandstorm being blown across. No tide at Lytham. I don't know if you can make it out on here, but look at the sand being blown across. That's going to be fun. Get the cameras out there. About half an hour till sunset. And still some waves out there, but I'm never quite sure why the tide doesn't come in so much at Lytham. Never has. It's not particularly high. It's just a bit odd that where have you gone? There you go. Yeah, it's a bit odd that the tides never come in at Lytham. So beautiful. Light's magnificent. But again, it's very cold. Very cold. So we'll drive around to towards where the windmill is. See what's going on there. I think we'll set up for an shot and see how we get on. Okay. Yeah, well, that sand on there is from what was blown up from the Sahara, not from St Anne's, from the Sahara the other day during that nice warm spell we had. Right, I've got to get my skates on now because otherwise I'll miss the sunset with all this messing about. But next stop, final destination. Look at this fella coming up now. Hey, April. The gritters out. Right, now we've been down to Lytham, down by the windmill, and there's not a lot going on there at all. So we're going to dash back to the sand dunes where the last clip was, and fingers crossed we should just get a nice bit of thing. The sky's looking great. There's a big cluster of clouds around the sun, so we're getting lots of sunbeams and stuff popping through. I'll be honest, it's going to be touch and go whether we get there. Apologies for the non-flattering camera angle as well. But you've not come to see me, have you? Right, so yeah, we're going to just head up back to the dunes, and before it goes dark, because we're only about 15 minutes off sunset at best, and I'll see if we can get the last of this light. But unfortunately Lytham was a bit too far around the corner in terms of the clouds, so that's why that's not happened. Still too windy for some drone action as well, so I don't know. If nothing else, we've had a nice ride out, so I'll speak to you in a few minutes if we get there on time. Otherwise we won't. Oh. What a doofus. We almost missed it. Somewhere behind those clouds, and we just about made it. Had no time to even get the tripod camera on the tripod before it went off, but and it's still flaming freezing. So yeah, we managed to get a couple of shots. Not sure if they're any good. If they're not, I won't show you. But yeah, quite an adventure trying to get here on time. And the mistake was going down to right down to the windmill, because it was pointless really. Bad planning. So yeah, lesson one: plan better and take more time. Let's see if we can see this sun for you. Hang on. So the sunset's there. It's gone behind a bank of cloud now. Good news is I've still got a cup of tea in the car, and that's still warm. So I should be able to enjoy that. And yeah, next time we'll come a bit earlier and have more of a plan. These impromptu things, they're all very well. Sometimes it works for you, sometimes it doesn't. I actually drove past where I was meant to stop as well, so that didn't help. But overall, yeah, we've started up at St Mary's in that howling wind. It's not quite as windy here, it's still pretty windy, but yeah, a nice day out. And now I'm going to slowly head back home and see if this is worth uploading. If not, then you won't see it, so it doesn't matter. Okay, right. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Bit of a mad dash at the end. Yeah, so a bit warmer now and I'm out of the wind and I've got my brew. Wipe the sand out of my eyes. Never seen it so windy. It's not so windy that you can't stand up or anything, but still a bit of a struggle. And certainly it's not good for cameras being out there for a prolonged amount of time, so it's probably done me a favour doing that, or being like that. But yeah, I think it kind of goes to show that you should plan where you're going, not just think, oh yeah, I'll go to this rough area and see what's what. I'll plonk the camera down, plonk the tripod down. Yeah, planning is key. So yeah, pick your spot. I mean, I've got photo pills and all that, and the photographer's ephemeris to look through. But sometimes, again, I've been itching to come out every night when it's been sunny to come and get the sunset. Hang on, but I've never quite made it. So ummed and then decided tonight about 5 o'clock to come down to Lytham and see if we can get a decent sunset. The sky's been lovely all day, and with the wind as well, I thought we might get some nice waves. Problem is, round here we've got no cliffs. On a nice day like this with a strong wind, you need some good cliffs or a nice rocky coastline, whereas here in the northwest it's generally flat beaches and sea walls, and everyone's seen enough flat beaches and sea walls to not want to see any more pictures of them. But again, a positive experience. I enjoyed myself being out, and it's always good to get out with the camera. But definitely, yeah, rule 1, take your time. Rule 2, plan better. Rule 3, stick to the plan that you've made rather than umming and ahhing, trying to wing it here and there. I've got sand in my eyes. But yeah, it's been great. It's been good to get out. Oh, announcements. Sorry, just been sidetracked by an ambulance chase on Twitter. Stole an ambulance over in Los Angeles. Yeah, so weather far too windy for the drone, which is a shame because the rest of the conditions, the sky and the light, was perfect for it. So that's another one to come back and revisit. Time planning and location planning needs to be improved. So I'll head back to Bolton and download everything, see if we've got anything worth putting together for a film, and I'll show you the photos here.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon in the far.
So stay tuned for upcoming videos, because I'm going to be doing a few guides on how-tos and some technical stuff and some simple stuff as well, and you know, we'll work through all that together, and hopefully it should be beneficial to everyone. So if you're not subscribed, please do click the bell and see more of these mishaps and adventures, and if you did like it, strangely enough, give it a thumbs up for me. Alright, nice chatting, hope the wind's not too bad, and we'll see you next time.